down there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Yes. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, I loved being around the game, and so 2 things happened that drove me into coaching. Number 1, I loved baseball, and I couldn't hit one, so that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way, so if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps. Terrific story. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. On the wing, Jones. Johnson over to help. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Here's Jones. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Hardaway has got 3 assists tonight.
I like the dish from Hardaway Jr. Proving once again, he's a team-first player.
Jones, the pass to Wembanyama. Pass to Johnson. Puts up a 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Johnson's got it back down to within single digits for the Spurs. Here's Jones. San Antonio with the rebound. Johnson with it. Jones covering, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. Williams is checked in for Yabusele. There's 39 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Here's Champagnie. No good on that one. Great D that time from Hardaway. Suns leading by 9. Here's Jones. And the layup's good off the glass. Jones has got 12 points now in the quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And Jones has it in the corner. From deep. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Phoenix in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great
45.
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Well, that is what coaches want from their point guards. Set others up, play the game the right way.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. On the floor for San Antonio starting the 4th quarter, the guard pair are Jones and Vassell. Then it's Jeremy Sohan. Then it's Collins, and it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the 4 slot.
And they continue to control the glass.
Here's Jones, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Suns.
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
And it's Jones. This time in the assist by Morris. Morris has got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Trailing by 13. Morris with the rebound.
Well, credit the defense there. Bothered him enough that he couldn't get it to go down.
He gets it in there.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
So for the Suns, Smith comes in for Williams, and Yabusele subbed in for Booker. And San Antonio also making a switch. Bassey's checked in. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. He was not pleased. He said, you guys look dead out there. Told them they've got to play with more activity. And then he said, this is not going to cut it. We'll have to see who's going to step it up, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Here is Paul. And it's Monte Morris with the foul.
Monte Morris.
That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Paul looking around. Now the pass to Collins. Here's Bassey.
And not shooting it as well as they had hoped in this half. And unless they start finding better shots, cutting into that lead is going to be very difficult. And the defense has really locked down on them in this half. They need to start working to get some higher percentage shots. And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Passes to Sohan. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Count it, good. Jones has got 42 in the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the rejection by Smith. And finished off by Collins. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Morris against Paul. Morris, no good. Spurs trail by 17. Now, Sohan. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by KD. It's Jones on the way. A floater, and yes, it's good. Jones has got 44.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Here's Sohan. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Sohan's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, that's where Sohan flourishes. He likes to take his work inside.
Good work there as it goes.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game. Putting that pass right in his stride, didn't have to slow up, and was able to complete the play.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. We've got 1:48 left to play in the final quarter. Poked away. Bassey, the pass to Vassell. Five to shoot. Here's Sohan. Off the left rim and out. Suns leading by 19.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Suns.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And when you look at the season for these guys, they have amassed a lot of wins, 57, and adding in tonight will make it 58.
They were really smart in the use of that game tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equaled to 2 wins.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for the chosen one.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Yabusele comes in for Jalen Smith. And it's Devin Booker in for Jones.
How about CP finding space around the rim?
And the Suns call time here.
Who's ready for t-shirt time? Get on your feet and get loud, fans.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, the chosen one.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
And with their spot in the postseason assured, he's picking up just at the right time to be on top of his game. That'll be a 5-second call.
Violation. Spurs ball.
There's 45 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Paul passes to Mamu Kalishvili. Johnson outside. Jones, no one around him. And he... gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Well, you want to stop Johnson, but he figures out a way to hurt you with the pass.
And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Former second-round pick, Jones has worked hard to carve out a role in this league, and he continues to look to improve.
Here's Jones. Got it. Good job in the low post. Jones has got 54 points.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
And the first one
shooting
drops.
for San Antonio.
And so Jones nails both of them. And here's Jones. And yep, another basket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And so they foul intentionally.
Jones. Fourth personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Shooting for San Antonio.
And so Jones nails both of them. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps. And the execution was flawless.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Katie. With this crowd, it felt a little like a playoff game. Do you agree?
It's a regular game. Both teams, trying to get ready for the playoffs, so the intensity is going to be up. Man, every team ramps up their intensity at this point. The crowd was amazing. I'm glad we came out here and ended them off nice.
Yeah, it's the end that matters, man, and you got the dub, man. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. See you next time.